Happy Tuesday, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. Do I still have that big pile of work in progresses from the past like 2 videos ago still untouched? Yes. Do I want to start a bunch more projects? Also yes, and that's what I'm going to be doing this week. I have a lot of stuff I've thrifted that I want to alter, and basically that's what this video is. I just want to see how many thrifts I can flip this week, starting today. It's like Tuesday at 1 o'clock because I did have to edit a video and I didn't edit yesterday because I didn't. Not all of it is thrifted, but most of it is. Do I think I'll be able to get through all of it this week? No. But do I think I can do some of it? Yeah. I have several scarves because I really have been admiring the skinny scarf and I don't have any skinny scarves. So I have these 2 scarves. Both I got from the bins that I am going to cut up. This one is like just a big old thing of fabric. I also have this scarf, which is like a leopard print. I got this from someone on Facebook because I helped them, me and my girlfriend helped them move out of their room in the house they were living in. And so we got to keep some of their random shit. So I have this, and I am also thinking of doing either skinny scarf or, like, I was kind of thinking because of the length of it, maybe like making a bolero or something, but I'm not too sure. Honestly, now that I'm looking at it on my arms though, I am kind of leaning bolero. We'll see, we'll see. I have this scarf that I got on Facebook Marketplace that I am also debating. Why am I holding it like that? Originally, I was thinking of doing a skinny scarf, but I do think I'm actually going to try and make this into a top. I have this pillowcase also from the bins that I want to turn into a bag. I want to make another bag. I've made 2 at this point, and I started a 3rd one, and I literally don't know where that one is. I fully lost it, and I want it back because it was really cute. But I want to turn this into a purse, and I want to try to do it like a cute side satchel or something like that, because the other purses I've made are like big totes, and so I kind of want to do something just a little smaller. Boxer shorts. These are also from the bins. These are not boxer shorts, they're just boxers. There are some Hanes old boxers. And I want to see if I can turn them into bloomers. I saw someone, I don't know their channel name. I'll put the video I watched. I watched someone named Goo do a bunch of thrift flips, and something they did was turn shorts into bloomers. And I was wanting to turn these into shorts anyway, but now I'm gonna turn them into bloomers. I have another skirt. It's also from the bins. This is the last thing from the bins, okay? It's another skirt. It's like denim. I'm pretty sure it's from Target. Or no, is it? No. I want to turn this into, I think it's called a fairy skirt. I've been seeing this as like a thrift flip clothes altering thing where you do like a skirt, like a midi skirt, and you add a bunch of like layers and ruffles and stuff. It's very like make it your own type thing, so I want to do that. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then last 2 things. This is a tote bag from Spirit Halloween. I showed this in my vlog where I showed everything that I got from Spirit Halloween. I mentioned customizing this one. That's what I want to do. And then final thing, I actually got this, I think from Hot Topic last year. I just want to make it a little smaller. It's like a small t-shirt, and I kind of want to make it more into a baby tee. Those are all of the things. Honestly, I don't know where exactly I'm going to start. I'm probably going to do a bunch of things. I like to do like a lot of things at once. So I'm probably just going to cut to like some voiceover showing what I'm doing, because I'm probably going to like cut multiple pieces, pin multiple things, you know, so it's not like one project at a time. I'll show you. Let's go. Okay, so I started by tackling all of the scarves. I laid out the scarves that I brought to turn into mini scarves, and the one scarf I have that I wanted to turn into a top, the plain black scarf. And I am just splitting them down the middle to start. Moving on to what's really like the main star of the show here. This, not the terrible fucking like cloth pencil thing I have, but I ended up kind of guess and checking where I needed to make the opening. And then once it was on Jennifer, my lovely model, I decided to open it up a little bit more because I am not a huge fan of v-necks, but I do like long sleeves that have like a more open neck hole. Then I put some pins in like the armpit / starting of the sleeve area to start to mark where I'm going to sew the piece from a flat piece of fabric into a two-sided like scarf, a wearable, not scarf, a wearable like top thing. So using some pins, I marked out basically a chunk that I would cut out of the fabric because I wanted the sleeves to be really like not super tight at the beginning, but definitely those wide witchy bell sleeves at the bottom, which because of the scarf's initial width, I was able to do, but that meant I needed to take some of that extra fabric out from the arm and armpit-y area. And then while I sewed that, I went ahead and just sewed down the sleeves because it's just one solid line I could knock out of the way so that I can actually try it on myself and see how it fits. Ah, look at my baby. Oh my god, he's so cute. Anyway, after that first basically rough draft, because it's now technically a wearable shirt. However, as you can see, those sleeves are looking a little rough. So I laid it out flat on my floor, and I also adjusted the tightness of the opening at like the bottom where your torso would go because it was a little loose. And then I ended up adjusting the sleeves, making it more of an incline, I guess, like a triangular shape rather than a square with a chunk cut out of it. The scarf has been sewn. It's inside out, and it obviously, like, I just put it over my t-shirt. But you can see it's pretty short, actually. I love the sleeves. Love the sleeves. Killed it. What I'm gonna do, I've had this shirt in my flipping pile for a bit. It's this velvet and mesh, like velvet on mesh type material. Very vampy, very pretty. It just doesn't really fit me right. I also got it at the bins. I got it to see if I could layer it, saw that it didn't fit me right, and so it's just been in my like flipping pile, my altering pile. What I'm thinking of doing is removing the sleeves from it. I want to combine this with well, I'm not gonna do that. That's why I haven't hemmed the bottom here yet. So this is kind of what it would look like. Okay, just picture that. And then to bring them together, I have this ruffly black trim thing that I cut off of a piece that I also got at the bins. So I would like to use this for decor. So I'll put it like on the ends of the shirt here, so you don't see the connection between the top and bottom half. I also think I'm gonna put this around the sleeve opening, the sleeve hole. Oh, the blacks don't match. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And I honestly have a lot of this, so I could do a lot of fun stuff with it. I could even line the bottom of the red shirt with this if I wanted to. I'm going to put this on, do some visualizing, and then we shall continue. And now we continue. I'm basically just looking at the pieces and how they're going to fit together, how much of the red fabric I'm going to need. Like when I cut the opening and the arms, I didn't really have a problem cutting. But yeah, good morning, love bugs. It's Wednesday morning. I don't know what time it is exactly, but I know that it's the morning time. I think it's around 10. I'm feeling meh. I pinned the pieces together. I would like to go in and like, just make sure everything is lined up. Like make sure the pins are holding everything as I want it to be when I sew it, because I want like the seams, you know, I want the side seam to stay on the side. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm honestly working up the energy to like start working on that. I'm feeling pretty meh. Things are going better, to be honest. Like my phone's finally fixed, because I didn't tell you guys this, but it was broken like literally all month. And I finally booked my psychiatry appointment, which is great. It's tomorrow, and I really need to talk to her because I'm off my meds and it's obvious. Guys, I'm thinking. I'm looking at this here and I'm thinking, because, hold on. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it because of how dark the fabrics are, but the black part of it, the width of the opening is just a little smaller than the opening of the red fabric. I'm gonna grab my elastic and I am going to unpin this red material. I'm going to pin it then to an elastic and then pin it back here and see how that looks. And if that honestly doesn't look any better, then I'll probably just stitch that idea. I'll just unpin it. But the goal is to get the two halves attached today.
I don't have too much to explain for this one. Applying the elastic was pretty simple. I measured it around my torso measurement. I didn't need to like scrunch it too crazy or anything. And it was a pretty quick thing to do. I did a zigzag stitch because I am pretty sure that that is a more, I guess, strong, more integral stitch. I just wanted something a little more secure because I was working with elastic because this was my first time working with it actually, but I really liked the result. So I went ahead and pinned that to the top half and then I sewed the two halves together.
Okay, I have sewn the top and bottom half together. Here's what it looks like. It looks mostly pretty good, to be honest. I mean, you can see like up close, especially in the back, the elastic is visible right here. First time working with elastic, it was annoying, but honestly not that difficult in my opinion, based on like these results. Because I honestly think it's super cute, but it's obviously not done yet. So I have this fabric. Yeah. You guys think that'll be cute? I feel like I should also maybe do something else with it. I'm gonna put this on Jennifer and then pin some random shit to it to see what I really like before I make my final decisions. Because, I mean, now that like the body part of it is together, it's really just like the details. I'm thinking if I should try to fix this little, I don't know how visible it is on camera, but you can see like on my right side here, there's a little more body on the side, like in the armpit area. I am not 1000% sure how that happened, but it's also not a huge deal. So I'm gonna brainstorm. We're gonna get this on Jennifer and we're gonna craft. We're gonna craft in our minds. But I really like the fit and I really like the look so far. But before I do that, I'm gonna take a little break and get started on these boxers that I'm turning into bloomers. So first things first, I want to sew up the seam, or not the seam, the opening thing where, you know, boxers have the opening for the... So I'm just gonna do like literally a line here and sew it down, and then I'm gonna hand sew in some buttons.
So I just really quickly sewed up the opening with, you know, simple stitch down the crotch. I did 2 lines, I think. And then I picked out, I have this container of like miscellaneous buttons from Austin Creative Reuse. And I picked out some in the colors that I thought would match the vibe and colors of the boxer shorts. And I initially was only thinking of doing the 3, but I didn't really like how it looked with like just the 3 main buttons. I felt like it was kind of too court jester-y. Not that that's a bad vibe, just not what I was going for. So I ended up adding a bunch of other little buttons around it, just literally because I thought it looked cool. I then had to place the elastic, like pin it to the shorts before I sewed it. And yes, this looks weird. You just have to deal with it. Basically, for, you know, bloomers and things that you want to have like a ruffle, you have to stretch the elastic and then pin it to like the length of your material. So then when you unstretch the elastic, it all scrunches up evenly and cutely the way you want it to in a bloomer short. So I am getting, I guess, creative with placing these pins, but it needed to be done. So once I sewed in the elastic, I tried them on and I thought they looked good in the leg. However, I did not measure the waistband and they are really freaking loose. Oh my God. So I was thinking of the best way to tighten them and I decided to do 2 things on the sides of the shorts, so 1 thing on each side. I don't know why I said it like that. Basically, I cut into the boxer material in the elastic waistband, but I didn't cut the elastic. I kind of cut entry holes that I threaded ribbon through so that I could tighten the shorts and then have the little ribbons dangling down. And that did mostly work. Honestly, I still need to fix the shorts. They're still a tiny bit loose.
I fixed the waistband. The ties, the bow ties kind of worked perfectly. I could have made it a little bit tighter. It's still kind of loose. Something not fun about these, excuse me, laundry pile I need to do. Don't look at this. A thing with these shorts that I am not in love with is the fact that they are ultimately still boxers, which means the droopy butt. The droopy butt panel. I don't even know why men's boxers come with the droopy butt panel. What man's ass is filling these? Don't answer it. Some fucking baseball player out there is gonna be like, haha, pancake, look at this. Leave me alone, okay? Anyway, I was hoping that adding the elastic would kind of fix this filled diaper effect down here. It kind of did, but not really. What I'm gonna do is I wanna keep looking at them, because honestly, no, it is pretty bad. From the side, it's like not that bad, but if you're looking at it, hold on, if you're looking just from the back, I wanna see if I can like maybe get rid of some of this fabric or like pinch it in to the elastic more. I don't know, because I don't want to up my ass crack either. I really like how these are going. I'm not sure if they're done yet. I don't think they are. I might mess with them a little more. But I mean, so far, I have turned these from boxer shorts, not even shorts, just boxers. These were just men's boxers. And I made them, you know, a functional enough pair of shorts. Like they're puffy, but like the leg elastic honestly turned out pretty perfectly. I think they're super cute. I think the bow additions were super cute. I'm just not sure if I'm 100% finished, but you'll see what I do.
But before I get back to that, I am going to take a pause and jump to something else. This is the Sanrio t-shirt from the beginning of the video. I could not include the clip of me trying it on and measuring it to my body because I was not paying attention when I started recording, and the shorts I was wearing are so up my ass, both of them, so you're not seeing that. But basically, I wore the shirt and I measured out a space like that I didn't need because the goal was to make it more fitting, and I did not have tailor's chalk, so I just like measured, like I gripped the fabric with my hand and then I measured how much fabric was in that grip. So then I cut out that size panel in the back fit, and then I just sewed the shirt right back up together, and I hope that that made sense. But here's what it looks like. It looks great. So, jumping over to another project, this is the Spirit Halloween tote bag. I got that fabric, the pumpkin fabric, from an old pair of underwear from the bins. I sewed it to elastic and then sewed that elastic around the border. You can see me pinning it right there. And this, I basically just did whatever I wanted with it. Whatever I thought would look cool, I tried to do that. So I ended up, it wasn't perfect. I had to fiddle with the strap that I made a little bit, and I still don't love it, but I do fucking love this bag. I want to get another one, or maybe 2 other ones. It's a great size bag. Go to your Spirit Halloween. It was like literally $3. And I took this $3 bag and I made it so freaking cute. Look at it.
Oh, what? You thought we weren't going to come back to the shirt? Because obviously we're coming back to the shirt. Good morning. It is 7:52. Guys, I'm in the studio and it's not even 8 a.m. I want to get back to the shirt because it's Friday, and this week's challenge was to see how much of this I could do in a week. And the thing is that I kind of haven't finished anything. And I don't know why I'm shocked. Like, now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm not, actually, and you guys shouldn't be either. But anyway, I would like to do some finishing things and maybe some more stuff if we can. Also, pretty sure this is disturbingly crooked. Hold on. Sorry. I wanted to pin this area to be kind of more like baby doll shape, I don't know. And I can't do that until I do this, and I was for some reason avoiding doing the hemline. I'm just gonna do that real quick, and then I'm going to pin the ruffle material here. I'm going to start pinning this because my good pins are in the hemline, so I can't pin this until I do this, so I just talked a lot.
Okay, so finishing up the shirt with that ruffly kind of material around the bottom of the body section, the torso section, and then also doing that same thing around the sleeves and putting it around where the top and bottom piece connect. I also doubled it up and I added this lace ribbon on top of the ruffly trim around the midsection just for some more detail and for a nicer look, like in that connecting area. And so this is the final look, and wow, I'm sorry that this looks like shit. I filmed it on my phone real quick. I literally filmed this a few minutes ago. I'm editing this video right now, and it took forever. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry that I did not finish anywhere near as much stuff as I intended to, I guess, in this video. I will eventually get back to it. I'm just... Y'all know me, okay? And I'm dog sitting right now, and I have several things to edit. So I will get back to sewing. Like this video if you want a part 2 where I come back and I finish all the other stuff that I didn't finish. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video or the next podcast, because I am going to film it. Guys, I'm so sorry. And thank you so much. You can like the video or comment or subscribe and do all this stuff. Okay, bye!